Okay, quiet on the set. Okay. All right.
There is an old story about a traveler who met a meditation guru at a remote mountaintop temple. The traveler asked, "What is it you do up here that is so special? It seems to me that all you do is work, eat, and walk around all day. That's just what we do back in the city." The master paused for a moment before responding, "Yes, but when we work, we know we are working. And when we eat, we know we are eating. And when we walk, we know we are walking." This is what mindfulness is all about. Doing one thing and being fully aware of what you are doing. You might want to think about it in terms that make sense to you. For example, when I am studying, I know I am studying. When I am running, I know I am running. Or when I'm playing basketball, I know I'm playing basketball. Mindfulness is paying attention to what is happening in the present moment, noticing when and where your mind may wander, and bringing it back. It may sound hard, because our minds do have a tendency to wander, but mindfulness, like any other skill, is something we can develop and practice. My research was initially driven by my curiosity and questions about the art of mindfulness, like, how can it affect your everyday life? It seemed to me as a pure way to channel your stress and anxiety to let yourself lead a more happy and enjoyable life. This was one of the main reasons why I was interested in this intriguing area of study. I had a few failures along the way, and these were mostly caused by the fact that there are very few kid-friendly sites about the art of mindfulness. So I had to search very hard to find the perfect material to supply me with legitimate research for this presentation. Also, it was very hard to find the perfect practice for this presentation for people who may have never even heard of mindfulness before. But I ended up finding a great book for that. So, in the end, I did end up resolving all my failures along the way. There are many different ways to describe the art of mindfulness, but one way that I like to see it as is single tasking, or in other words, being aware of what you're doing while not doing anything else. This is not a normally used technique in our modern multitasking world. Even though it can feel unfamiliar, it can also feel good by relaxing and centering yourselves. Multitasking can also feel good in some situations, because we feel like we're getting more done in a short period of time. But research has shown that we are actually less efficient when we are multitasking. This is because, when we multitask, it is harder to focus at the task at hand, because life seems more chaotic when we are multitasking, which increases our levels of stress and anxiety. As a small sample of what the practice of mindfulness feels like, I will now lead you through a guided 1-minute practice. So the first thing I want you to do is sit up straight and maintain an upright but comfortable posture. Next, I want you to close your eyes and place one of your fingers on your forehead. Now, take a few nice deep breaths and just notice what the sensation feels like. Notice what your finger feels like while it is placed on your forehead. Notice what your forehead feels like while your finger lays on top of it. Become aware of the temperature, texture, maybe even your own pulse, and any other aspects of sensation from the simple action of awareness in this very moment. Now, if your mind does happen to wander, that's okay. Just gently bring your awareness back to your finger. Take another 10 seconds to just notice and allow for any other sensations and thoughts. Now, let your finger come off your forehead and open your eyes. If you happen to notice your mind wandering, and you were able to bring your awareness back to your finger, that's mindfulness. How do you feel after trying this practice? Chances are you feel much more relaxed and content. This is just the beginning of all the things that mindfulness can do for us. One day, there won't be any more wars, we'll be able to settle disputes without having to raise a fist, and sophistication of our species will be beyond our comprehension. And do you know how this will happen? With mindfulness.